girls, welcome back to my channel. I do hope you're doing well. So we've got another sit down on the bed with our little tray, because as I say, this is kind of my favourite little setup at the moment. I'm comfy, I'm loving life, I'm in my snuddy, and we are going to get a full face to slap on today, alright my lovelies? One of you actually said that you would like to see a makeup video, and I was like, funny you should say that, because I had one scheduled already. But we're going to have a little get ready with me, see what products I'm loving. We are going to have a few returning favourites, but we're going to do it like festive edition, you know. We might pop in a red lip, we're going to chuck on some contour, we're going to put loads of highlighter on and make us blinding, and then try and sort the Barnet out, because she's due a wash. So thankfully at the end of the video, dry shampoo will come in very handy. So yes, hope you've got a comfy drink, my lovelies, because we're just going to be sitting here having a chit chat about life. You saw in my winter skincare routine, a lot of you like the drunk stories of Shannon Lee. We might take another trip down memory lane, eh? So yes, as I say, it's going to be probably a long one, because it's me rabbiting away as always. And let's hope Canon doesn't die on me, because I've just been filming my Vlogmas section and I had to change the battery twice. I was only chatting for about 10 minutes, so what does that say about me and Canon actually? So yes, let's get in with our Get Ready With Me festive edition, alright? So my lovelies, first thing is first, we need to of course have a snazzy headband. If you have seen the latest deals haul from the app on Amazon, you will know that I picked up 6 new little headbands, alright? And you cannot do skincare or makeup without having a headband on, alright? And then look at this, my hair is just falling. It's going to be one of them days, isn't it, my lovely? It's going to be one of those days. Apologies if everything seems to be a bit rocking, because there is a natural vibration of my thighs hitting the bed every time I move. So I'm hoping it's not affecting the camera, and it's just like a jiggle of the little thing. Oh my god, look a state, because you know, once I take these off I'm going to be blind as a bat. So we are winging this whole video. Oh, I like this. Oh, I feel like Minnie Mouse with this one. It is slightly digging into my tragus piercing though. Fun fact, it started to heal. We're just going to have to cover that. And then I think Brandon's hit it in the night, so it's not healed at all. Right. You will know when it comes to me, I'm very basic with my makeup. So what I'm going to do is put a little segment in here, and you can just have a quick look at the roundup of products, all right? And then we'll start to discuss it in a little bit more detail when we have a chit chat. Right, so you know me, normally I don't bother with like primer and all of that, but if I want to do a good face of makeup and I want it to last, I will take that extra precaution to do it. So first thing is first, my little Be Pure micellar water. As I say, apologies if it doesn't focus. I am blind as a bat, but I've run out of my Garnier micellar water. That is what I normally would use. Oh, who's messaging me? That is what I would normally use, but I've run out of it. So hopefully Santa brings me some more micellar water down the chimney. And this is just to like, it's been a long day at work as after I'm filming this. It's been a long day at work after I'm filming this. So I just want to get off like any gunk that's on the skin, you know, and have it as like a little fresh canvas. Oh, actually, my skin weren't bad, but yes. So that is the first thing I go in. Let me know, what is your main difference from doing, say, your everyday makeup to your nice going out makeup, you know? And then this is a returning favourite, my lovelies. It is the Born to Glow Illuminating Primer. Now, as I say, I don't actually know if they do this anymore. I've had it that long. I don't pay attention to... Oh my god, I thought that squirted on my mirror. I don't pay attention to dates on makeup and skincare products, which is probably terrible, and I don't think I've got much of this left. Oh no, I'm going to be so gutted because I think, my lovelies, in this video, this is going to be the last of it. No! My illuminating base! I don't want to squirt too much in case it goes... Oh, yeah. Oh no! Have I just broke me nail? No. I've also got a false nail stuck on because Bubs broke it, bless her, but can't be mad at the little angel, can I? So, yes, take the ring off. It's all very hectic, isn't it, my lovelies? All very hectic. So, yes, I don't actually know if I can get this anymore. I'm going to have a look after this video because that will sadden me if I can't get that anymore, to be perfectly honest, because I love it as it just gives a most lovely, it's illuminating primer. So, you see, it gives the face a bit of a glow, doesn't it? And it's just the perfect base to put your makeup on. As we all know from like any other previous get ready with me's, anything like that. Oh, I ain't bought my tea towel. Oh well, we'll just use a cotton pad. I love NYX, or NYX, however you say it. They are probably like my go-to makeup brand if I'm looking for anything. But I do try to like venture out. As I say, there was a new powder that I was introduced to a few years back and I'm just hooked on it ever since. Don't want to use anything else. Loving life. Now, people might think this is weird, but after I've done my primer, I also give my face a spritz because I just feel that it helps the primer set more, makes it a bit dewy, and then makes it even easier for the product to go on. So I've just got my MAC Fix Plus, and this one is in, is this the pink edition? Pink Light. So just a few spritzes. Smells lovely, doesn't it? So let that soak in. And as I say, I am not one, when you look over my channel, I'm not one really to do makeup because I'm terrible at it. I am absolutely atrocious. Like, I watch tutorials of girls a lot younger than me and I'm like, how on earth do you do that? You know, when they get the eyeshadow and they're like blending and buffing, I just end up looking like a panda with whatever colour I'm trying to blend. But if I do eyeshadow, I just normally use like the Hoola Light, or I do have a few palettes, but I normally use them on holiday because I think if my makeup goes a bit wonky on holiday, it don't matter because no one knows me and I'm never going to see them people again in my life, so it's absolutely fine. Right, if you've seen, I think it was a Home Bargains haul a couple of months ago, this little concoction gadget is probably one of the best things I've picked up, and I'm sure it was only £1. I'm going to have to be on the hunt again because it's a little Real Techniques sponge holder. Yes, my beauty blender is atrocious and let's just not go in with it. Because I am pale as anything, Casper, eat your heart out, I just wear the Rimmel Lasting Finish 25-hour Skin Perfecting Full Coverage Foundation, shade 100 Ivory. Because yes, I am pale. I cannot wait to have a tan, my lovelies. You know that? Oh my god, just put me in the sun and let me soak up all of that goodness and make me go into a bronzed goddess. Not that I do. My whole body tans. Oh, thought I dropped you on my snood then. My whole body tans and then from the neck up I'm pale. My face just does not tan. It peels. It peels and burns, but it doesn't tan. So that's like great loving life. So I have to do that thing where you try and match your face to your body because my body will always be too dark for my face. So yes, I would like to try, there is a foundation out there, the Estee Lauder Double Wear, I think it is. I would love to try that, but a little bit pricey for my liking, my lovelies. Like, I'm not going to lie, with makeup, because I don't actually wear it 24/7, as we all know, and especially if you've seen Vlogmas, I embrace the au naturel life, don't I? So it would be something I would like to try, but perhaps have it for, like, you know, the special occasions, like when you're going out. I would love to try it for that. The Charlotte Tilbury foundation, because I do have the Charlotte Tilbury powder, which I'll get onto my love for that when we get round to it. But yes, oh my god, absolutely divine. I flick between Rimmel for my foundations, and obviously NYX. NYX currently, the repurchase I've just bought is the Born to Glow range. It's a bit like the Illuminating Primer. It's got a lovely sheen to it and like a nice little sparkle, let's just say. Right, if there are any makeup connoisseurs, fabulous people out there, what is the best way to do your foundation, right? I go through, well, it depends how my skin goes for it. I went through a stage of kind of like a pad brush, but it's a proper foundation brush. Went through that, and then my skin just didn't take to it. Gone through the beauty blend stage. I've gone through the toothbrush stage. You know, you've probably seen them in my other videos. They're on the long stem with like the big toothbrush brushes, they call them. Went through that, and I did really like the way that that applied, and then I broke it. So, kind of need to find another one of them. But they're very hard to just like buy on their own. You have to buy them as a set. And I do have two sets. I've got on my dressing table, if you've seen before, I have a rainbow set, which I would never use. They are my nice brushes. And then I've got my rose gold set, which is obviously the ones that like I use in it. And yeah, the big one's just completely obliterated. So, don't quite know what the best way of application is, to be perfectly honest, but I mean, this seems to work for me at the moment. I do have to ensure that my skin, as I say, even if I'm not doing full makeup, I will still normally spritz my face with water, because if my skin is dry and then I put makeup on, oh my god, flaking central. And you know what I really need to do? I might do it the week before Christmas. Need to sort my eyebrows out. Need to sort my eyebrows out, you know? But this seems to do the job. So if there are any foundations that you would recommend or ways to apply it, please do let me know. Because I know I say like I want to try and declutter everything, but makeup is something next year, because I feel like I'm really getting into my skincare, even though I found out that I'm probably putting it all on back to front from the skincare routine. Oh well, we're just going to go with it. I do want to try and maybe get a few new little bits of makeup, you know, so that when we go out you can think, oh, I'll use that and put that on. So there are a few foundations that I would like to try, but for now, just going to stick to what I know, you know. And then we all know how much I rave about this. So my go-to powder before was like the foundation, the Rimmel Stay Matte. It's like $2.99. Oh my god, I've used that since I was about 14, 15. And then Brandon's sister, she went through a stage of like, she'd buy her skincare and makeup and everything like that. And if something didn't work or she didn't like the formula, she would put it in a bag, bring it round, and me and her mum would go through it. And if there was anything we'd like, she would let us have it. So one day she came around and she saw there's a powder in there. And I was like, oh, heard quite a bit about this Charlotte Tilbury, you know. And oh my god, I was hooked. I used that first powder until there was nothing in the pan, let me tell you that. And then I had a House of Fraser voucher, I think it was for my birthday, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to treat myself. So this, my lovelies, is the Airbrush Flawless finish. I get mine in number 1, which is the Fair/Pale, but that's why I think I want to try her foundation to see what they like, to see what they go like hand in hand, you know. So this is the powder, as I say, it's kind of a lovely new one because I haven't yet ruined it. But I can tell the difference from using this to when I use the Rimmel, you know. The Rimmel is fine if I'm just going to work, or if, say, for example, with the Rimmel, I do have to top it up. So probably not even if I go to work, because I use this more if I go to work. But it will be, say, for example, if I was just doing a little bit of filming and I just wanted something to set it for a couple of hours, that would be what I would use. This, oh my god, lasts me all day. It is a bit pricey, so I think it retails about £32 or £35, which to me is expensive. Some people out there might be like, well, that's standard, but as I say, I'm not really a high-end person for my makeup. I am more like Superdrug and Boots and that. Oh, one of them hairs going up my nose. So that is probably like the most bougiest bit of my makeup, to be perfectly honest, because I've got like Rimmel, which is about, what's that, £8 that foundation, and then I've got like a 35 quid powder. But I just absolutely love it. And as I say, I can just feel something on my face, you know. But as I say, I absolutely love it. And it is very hard for me now to go back. And like, as soon as I saw it and I repurchased, Mum was like, Shannon, she was like, that is an extortionate amount for a powder. And I was like, I know, but I know it works. And it lasts. I mean, she gave me that. I must have had it a year before I had to repurchase, so I didn't really mind for that. Our base is done. What do we think? As I say, I'm still blind as a bat, so actually let's put the bins on because I don't even know if you've been in focus all this time. There we go. We are all set. We are preened. I do prefer a matte finish with like the highlight. I don't really like a dewy look. I don't know why, I just don't like it. I think because I'm quite oily, I don't want any extra oils on my face, you know. Let's have a spritz now of the Matte Plus again. And just let that absorb. I have got a little fan from Amazon. I should have brought that over, shouldn't I? But oh well. So, if there are any setting sprays that you would highly recommend, let me know. To be perfectly honest, if there's any products at all along the lines of what we're doing today, just let me know. As I say, always looking for new bits. I think MAC Fix Plus, it's like an old school classic, ain't it? I remember getting my first one and thinking like, oh my God, there is something on my nose. Oh, it's irritable now. I remember getting my first bottle of MAC Plus and thinking, because it was like £18 I think, and I'd saved all my money. I think I was about 15 when I first bought one. And I was just like, wow, I need this. Everyone was on a hype. And then I just stuck with the regular. But I think my favourite, what's my favourite? I'm going to really annoy you because I keep feeling like there's a bit of fluff on the end of my nose. Oh my God. I do like the MAC Fix Plus Pink Light when it gives it a bit of a sheen. Summertime, I love the MAC Watermelon. And then probably all year round, I love the coconut scent. Absolutely love that, you know? Right. This is where I think it can get a bit complicated because obviously everyone does it different stages. Most people, I think, would do their concealer and contour before they set it. But I don't. As I say, I'm a little bit backwards. So, my concealer that is kind of like my go-to. I do have a few NYXs, but they're a bit dried up. I think in the new year I need to go through and do a declutter of my makeup. But the one that I tend to reach for most is the L'Oreal Paris Infallible More Than Concealer. And we are in shade Eggshell 321. So as I say, this is the product that I normally go through. And I love this because look at the size of the doe forehead on it, my lovelies. As I say, apologies if it's not focusing, blind as a bat here. And I simply just put 2 little dots under my eye and a few little splodges in the middle. 2 little lines down there and in the middle. And I've got a bit on my lip. How fantastic is that? This is, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I think it's the way you do it. This is the way that I see the pictures being done. Let's be perfectly honest. And then I just use a little tiny Real Technique sponge. So as I say, I don't do beauty blenders because I don't even know, do we have beauty blenders in the UK? I don't actually know. I think it's more of an American thing, but I don't want to be paying that price. I love Real Techniques and never gone wrong with it. Brandon says that when I do my like makeup, I go so OTT on my highlighter, which I know I do. I love a good bit of shine, you know. And have I put too much concealer on? I think I've put a bit too much on my nose. We might have to go over it with a little bit of powder, but yeah, especially at the moment for like the late night editing and probably like editing most nights until like gone midnight. And that's why I say you'll soon Vlogmas. I'm just crushing out. And then I forget to film the ending of Vlogmas like that night. And I get so annoyed with myself because I'm like, Shannon Lee. But honestly, I'm just so knackered, my lovelies. So let's just give that a little bit more of a press in with the powder. But yeah, what is your concealer? Or do you wear concealer? as I say, my normal makeup on a go-to basis is just foundation, powder, mascara, lippy. Normally I always do have my lashes on though. It's very rare that I don't have my lashes on, even if I'm just doing basic makeup. But lashes, we've got a new pair to try, so hope you're looking forward to that. Oh! Right, I'm going to say we're like halfway through. You're probably sick of listening to us, so I'll probably say put me on pause. Go and get yourself a nice cup of tea or anything, or get your pen and paper if you want to jot anything down, and then we'll come back and we shall do a little bit of a part 2 and some more chit chats, all right? And we are back, my lovelies. So the next thing I'm going to go in with is contour. Now, I cannot contour to save my life. I'm just going to put it out there, all right? It just doesn't look right on me, but I try to go very subtle if I want to do it. I can't do all like the nose and all of that. It's literally a bit of good to go and maybe a bit around the top, you know. But because I am pale as Casper, I was so happy when Benefit come out with Hoola Light. So the original Hoola is so raved about, and I think they do a few more other shades. I think there's like caramel and another one. But the Hoola Light is perfect for me. So you can get this on the Benefit website or in Boots. And I think, is it about 20 quid? I'm not entirely sure. You get a lovely little brush in with it. So I actually use the brush that it comes with. A lot of people don't, but I quite like it because I think it helps me get that chiseled look. And then that is the shade for it. So as I say, it is very, very pale compared to some of the contours that you would see, but I need it because obviously I am pale as anything, but this still shows up. So I do it and I literally have to tap off pretty much the majority of it. And then her final words. This is where it could all go wrong, all right? Let's cue some funny faces, shall we? Definitely need to put the bins on to see how this has gone home, my lovelies. How is this looking? Well, you can definitely see I've got contour on. Maybe need to blend that one in a little bit more. As I say, it's terrible because I'm literally blind as a bat. But yes, the Hoola Light is the only one that I have found that doesn't make me look like I've been rolled around in mud so much, you know? So that is that. And then I do love a bit of highlight, as we know. Normally NYX is my go-to again, but I love this one because it's a very pinky highlight, which is great for me. I do love a bit of pink. She says in a pink snood and a red and white top. And it is the Dandelion Twinkle one. So again, I think this is about £20, but you can get minis as well. Now, firstly, love the brush in this. It's another little dainty one, but it's a slightly like little curved one, which I love. And then when you see the product, it is a gorgeous pinky shimmery shade. So let's take the bins off. And again, and I love again that there are mirrors in this. Now, I do like to use these, but still have to tap off the excess because otherwise I'll be shining away, you know? And then this is once again where it could go terribly wrong and I could just look like the Tin Man, all right? Wish me luck. Now, I don't know if you can see that over there. We're just going to have to go with it. So, I do the classic. Is it like the moon, the crescent? So you put it on your cheekbones and then just around your eyebrow frame. And kind of, I think it's above the contour. I think. Alright? Don't come for me in the comments. Well, actually, tell me if I'm chatting absolute rubbish. Because at 26 years old, you would think I would know how to do makeup. But obviously not. Then we go down the bridge of the nose. A little bit there. A little bit there. A little bit on the top of the lip. So then we do that Cupid's bow, like it makes our lips look bigger. And let's just dust a bit more on the cheeks side. I love it on holiday when you've got something like lower your shoulders because I'm like on my collarbones. Yes, please. Right. Have I just completely messed my face up? Even more than it already is, alright? Let's have a look. Ah! literally, I mean, you can tell I'm glowing, can't you? You can see it, but I'm not going to bring you up close just yet. You'll have to wait for the final moment. And again, another spritz. So as I say, I do like to keep it, even though I don't like a dewy look, I like a nice matte look. I still don't want it to look matte to the stage of like cakiness, you know? Love it. So yes, let me know. Also, I don't tend to wear it too much in the winter, but I was in the summer a bit partial to some blush. Again, I don't quite know the ins and outs. The best ones to use, I just stuck with NYX because, as I say, that was a brand that I do trust and I go to a lot. But yeah, blush I did like in the summer. But let me know your order. Is it conceal, contour, highlight, or contour, conceal, highlight? Not entirely sure. It's probably, as I say, completely backwards and I'm doing it completely the wrong way round, but hey ho, let's go. Now, do I want to do a little bit of eyeshadow? Should we put a bit of Hoola bronze on the eyelids perhaps? Or do we put... do I want to put some highlight on the eyelids? No, we'll put a little bit of Hoola light on the eyelids. As I say, we're going all out here. I didn't want to get one of my palettes out because they are very, like, out there. But I literally just dab a little bit, get a tiny little brush. We'll do it in this mirror. And also, because I'm hopeless with eyeshadow, I literally just put it on my lid. I can't be one of these that, like, I think you're supposed to cover, like, your whole lid, aren't you? I literally just do my eyelid because I'm so scared that I'm going to do it and make a complete pig's ear, which I have done many a times, you know. So I just like something a little subtle. And you know, they like blend and buff and yeah, that don't work for me, my lovelies. I would love to be able to even do like a winged eyeliner. Oh my God, I'd love to be able to do that. But little old me, I just can't do it. You're probably not even going to be able to tell that I've even got eyeshadow on. But hey ho, what's happening there? It's just a little something, innit? Normally, as I say, I have my big eyelashes anyway, so you don't even really see me eyes. But yeah, that is a trick that I learned off YouTube. If you ain't got a eyeshadow, just use a bit of your contour or your highlight. It's my favourite time now. Lashes. As I say, I do feel necky if I don't have my lashes on. I don't have any more of my regulars. If you know me, you know my regulars are 140 Exaggerates from Eyelure. Don't have any more. I tried some Revlon ones out earlier in the week, very natural ones. Don't quite know how I'm feeling about the natural ones, so we're going to go a little bit extra. I've had these, I think, since last winter and just never used them because I've done a stock up of my Eyelures and that lasted us throughout the year. But we're going to go in with some Tatty Lashes. Now, these are actually at first impressions as well because I haven't actually tried any. I bought about 3 or 4 pairs I think last year, and I also bought the under eyelashes. Seemed a great idea on the website, and then when I saw them I'm actually too scared to put them on just quite yet. So let's have a look. Align the band, Right, so these are the Tatty Lashes and they're 3D Brazilian hair, code TL21. So I hope that's focusing and you can see that, my lovelies. They're kind of full / wispy. So as we all know, my regulars are like, Mum calls them broomsticks on my arms, which Mum calls them broomsticks on my eyes, which is great. But these kind of seem to be wispy but yet full. They actually look really nice. They actually look really nice. And then as we know, I've converted on the Duo Glue. I was always a Duo Glue lover, but I used to have the little pot that was squeezy out. Mama G went to stock up for me and picked me up the one that's on the brush. It's still clear and it is a quick set strip lash adhesive, so that's great. Oh, now look at this. Brandonia's calling. Let's have a look. Brandon was just like, you look very weird. I was like, I'm halfway through makeup. Isn't that lovely to say? So yes, love these. I want to try. They are very wispy. Let me know if you're a false lash lover, my lovelies. What is your go-to style? God, I'm knocking everything. Go-to brand, anything like that. Back in the day, I used to have eyelash extensions. Then I went to clusters because I liked the look of the clusters more. Oh, what is that on my thing? Oh no! Oh, thank goodness. My little concealer sponge, I thought it'd gone on my white throat. I used to have clusters then in the end, but I'm not going to lie, I was that person towards the end that when one come off, I would pull them all off. And I ruined my lashes. I still currently am really ruining my lashes because I pull my falsies off so quick, and it shouldn't really do that. So yes, I do miss my lashes because I used to have quite nice ones before I started messing around with them all and everything like that. But I might look in the new year to like go back to clusters perhaps. I'm not entirely sure, because at least that way they are on my face ready. Yeah, I ain't got to worry about getting them done. I ain't got to worry like, oh, got to do that before I start filming. They're on my face and they're done. The only time that I don't really like to have them, which is probably going to be opposite in a lot of people's opinion, is when I go on holiday. I would much rather put false ones on holiday, because if I have them done, I won't want to do anything. I won't want to jump in the sea. I won't want to go in the pool. I won't want to go to a water park because I'll be so worried that I'm going to ruin my lashes. So where a lot of people like to have their lashes done for holiday, I'm the complete opposite. I'm like, have them all year round, but on holiday I like to be a bit au naturel. Gonna slap on a little bit of mascara before the lashes go on, my lovelies. This is kind of running out massively. Again, Rimmel, and it's the extra 3D lash. My mascaras, I don't have a lot, but they are Rimmel or Maybelline. And to say that they are probably past their sell-by date is an understatement. But I just think, oh well. Until it comes out, like, it's not clumpy. They are still good because I only go on as a little base coat before the lashes, and then I do my bottom lashes after. But yes, mascaras, I can see there's like so many. There's like lengthening ones and ones that are specially formulated to help them grow. I'm just basic because I think when I'm not wearing them, I don't have makeup on anyway, so I don't really care what my eyelashes look like. So, probably should have bought me scissors because I might have to cut these down. Thinking ahead here, ain't I, Shan? Right. Now, I don't know how I'm going to be with this band. You see what I mean? I'm so used to my eyelaws. This feels like it could be an itchy band. The band is very flimsy. I like kind of a nice thick band. Like, thin bands are good because they look more natural. But they are so finicky to put on. And it does feel itchy. Who remembers, like, back in the summer when I was trying new lashes, and nearly every video I would be having to like check my eye because the band would just be scratching me. Probably do need to cut them, but oh well. So that's about that. I'm going to pull some ugly little faces here, but as I say, I can't concentrate. Ah! Oh, what is he doing? Oh, it's got glue on the end there. What a nightmare. Oh, I don't think this one's going to be sticking on much longer. Lashes could take me 2 seconds or 20 minutes, honestly. Oh. Right, they're not as full as I actually thought they were going to be when they go on, my lovelies. Don't want to put a bit of mascara over them, just in case I like rip them off. What do we think? You'll see more in the close-up. They're very natural for me, ain't they? We're just going to have to go with it, okay? We're going to have to see. Another thing that I went through in the summer, and when I did wear it, a lot of you were like, Shan, it really suits you. I was like, thank you. Eyeliner. I never used to leave the house without eyeliner, like a thick black little line under my eye. And again, it was NYX. It is, I get the jumbo one, and this is in the shade. Oh my goodness, almost smashed my mirror. That's like 7 years bad luck, innit? 601 Black Bean. Now, I do have quite a lot of these in quite a lot of colours. I've got whites, blues, silvers, greys, browns. Never tend to use them. I think I just bought them when Boots had them on offer. And I cannot do eyeliner now to save my life. Oh my god. Who is she? What do we think? I loved it. I also used to do it back in the day. Oh my god, my legs. Also used to do it back in the day, like before I put lashes on, lift up my eye and do the eyeliner in the top. I don't know if that's a thing, but that's what I used to do. And then again, just going in with the mascara for the bottom lashes. Now, my bottom lashes, I do actually really like, my lovelies. I do think I have quite a nice full bottom lash. But remembered I couldn't actually talk and concentrate on my bottom lashes at the same time. What is everyone's plans for Christmas? Are you having a Christmas party? As I'm filming this, ours just got cancelled. Not that I was going anyway, but yeah, it's been cancelled. They're going to postpone it till like springtime. And Brandon's got cancelled also, so he's not a happy bunny. Just seems like everything's getting cancelled again, ain't it? And I think all that's going to happen, you're just going to have like more illegal raves, isn't you? Because if people want to have a party, they're going to have a party. And after what Bojo's been doing, people ain't going to listen, I don't think. So let me know, as I say, any Christmas plans, any party plans. Are you going to have a few drinks indoors? Let's see. Who knows what the world is going through, but I want to have my Christmas like I used to have my Christmas back in 2019, pre-COVID. All right? Right. Now. Ba-bam, ba-bam, ba-bam. One more spritz before the bins go on, all right? Because when it comes to doing the lips, probably shouldn't have opened my mouth that quick. When it comes to doing the lips, I can have my bins on and then I can actually see you and talk to you and not just be looking at a big pink blur in the background. So, let's chuck in another drunken story, shall we? Because you seem to like that on the winter skincare routine. I told you the one from Brandon's parents' wedding anniversary, where I was so incoherent, even the dog checked to see if I was alive. And when I showed Mama G that video, she was like, Shannon, look at you. Look at you. And I was like, when me and Brandon first met as well, I got a little bit worse for wear, let's just say. And then we went out with his friends on the first night because his friend used to be a DJ, and got a little bit tipsy there, had work the next day. Malia, I think I've told you Malia. It was my uncle's marriage out there. We were staying in Crete and Malia was the next town. Me and my cousin, who was like in her 30s and I was 18, 19 at the time. The oldest and the youngest granddaughter snuck out of the hotel, run to Malia, loved life, lost each other on the strip, got me McDonald's, fell up the stairs pretty much all the time. I tell you what, my lovelies, I'm not really one, as I say, I've never been clubbing in the UK, apart from nappy nights. Have never been, oh, I thought he was telling me to change the battery again. I was going to say, Cannon. I've never been out clubbing in the UK apart from nappy nights. When I was like 14 to 16, I had the best social life going. I was like every Saturday, either a nappy night, house party, and then life kicked in and we had to become adults. I don't know if I would feel safe going clubbing out in England. That's me being perfectly honest, because this year, I don't know if you've seen on the news, you probably have, there's a lot of things going on with like drinks getting spiked and that, and like you have fights, and it to me, I don't think I feel like I'd have a good night. Now, on the other hand, I do like a good drink when I go out. So for me, I would rather go out for a meal or go to like a nice cocktail bar and have some nibbles and have food and drink. So I can get plastered, but I've got a bit of food there, and I think it's kind of like a more chilled atmosphere, like if you're at a restaurant, for example. So yeah, I've not really been one many times. Oh, there was one time. Me and my ex was going through like a little bit of a difficult time, and I had my hair and my makeup done. We was going to go out for a nice meal, and he didn't want to last minute. So I called one of my girls up and I was like, look, I had hair, I had makeup, everything was done, expecting we was going to go out for a nice little meal up London, and he just wanted to get takeaway. So I was like, not wasting this. So I called one of my girls up and we went down to a little place in Essex called Southend. No, was it Southend or Rayleigh we went to? One of them. Right. From where I live into Rayleigh, I got Mama G to take me there. Met my girls. We went to a couple of clubs. There's like videos of me. I was loving my life, right? And then come out, got a kebab. Loving life. Walking down. I can't remember if it was Rayleigh or Southend. One of them. Walking down the street, loving life. Da, da, da. Ended up with me kebab at about 1 o'clock in the morning. And I was like, you know what? I'll get a cab back. So I'm just like on the outskirts kind of Essex. And it was about 1 a.m. And I thought, oh, cannon's flashing. Let me be right back, all right? And just like that, we're back, my lovelies. I thought, very naive of me, I don't really get cabs that often. I thought I'll only be like 20, 30 quid. Thank goodness he took card because I did not have that cash on me. £70. 70. I didn't even spend that much on drinks and my kebab that night out, my lovelies. Let me tell you that. 70 quid for a cab back. So it come down and the cab driver actually had to knock our home door because I'd fallen asleep in the back, and he tried to wake me up and he asked me my door number and I told him. So he went and knocked the door, bless him, and he said to Mum apparently something along the lines like, I have someone who lives here, I think. So Mum said like she come out and she just saw me like comatose in the back. So she asked him how much it was, almost had a heart attack when he told her the price. She done it on the card, da 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 da. She got me in. So my bedroom, as we all know, used to be the living room. We used to have a big long sofa. Apparently she like managed to stumble me in. I laid on the sofa and then I was that KO'd. Normally I can feel if someone's trying to undress me, I can feel it. And I try to like help if I can. Mum said like I was just clean out gone with my kebab. I still had my little plastic container because I'd eaten a bit of it, and then also you couldn't eat it in the cab, so I still had a bit. And I was clutching onto my kebab, and Mum says that she was trying to take the kebab off me, and I just kept shouting, "Get off my food! Leave my food!" Sorry if you're wearing headphones, actually, my lovelies. Yeah, I would not let go of my kebab, and it ended up being that she just left me on the sofa. Wasn't like gonna wrap me up, try and undress me. She just left me with my kebab. And you know what? I think I fell off the sofa about 5 o'clock in the morning. Fell down thud. Landed on the kebab. Right. Squashed the kebab. Popped the little box. So there was kebab meat and garlic sauce on the sofa, which Mama G wasn't impressed about. And then laid in there till I think she come in and woke me up about 9 o'clock in the morning with just, oh my God, look at the sofa. And there's me like, oh, look, what are you going on about, Mum? And yeah, I had an extremely sore head. I had to go to work the next day. And that was eventful. I worked in retail. Not a good sign. Didn't want to be there, was completely useless, was kind of like The Walking Dead. And then, look at this, I'm rubbing away. My lip liner, my lovelies, is Hot Red by NYX, because obviously we're going to go with a red lip. And then another one that springs to mind is a few years back, I was single, so it was actually quite a few years back. And who remembers when Conor McGregor fought Floyd Mayweather? So I went to the pub with one of my girls, and one of the lads we used to go to school with, he actually come down as well. And he was like, what are you doing here? Come and sit at the table. We had some cocktails, had some pictures, everything like that. And then obviously the fight happened, and I think it finished about, was it about 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning? I remember because it finished, the morning it finished. So we went to the pub the night before, and it finished on August bank holiday. So we come out, we'd had a few drinks, and we wanted to go to McDonald's. So now I'm using MAC Ruby Woo Woo. I think I've shown this before in my monthly favourites. Went to McDonald's, you know, get some breakfast, soak it up and everything like that. And then I put some lip gloss over it. So ended up coming back from McDonald's and then realised I was actually in no fit state to drive. So luckily I was really close to one of the guys. He was like my brother at my old workplace. And going in now with NYX Butter Gloss in cherry pie. And I called him, and we was due to start work, I think, at 8:30, because obviously it was bank holiday, so we had to get in early. And I called him and I was like, I am in no fit state to go to work. He was like, what happened? I was like, I ended up going to see the fight last night. So he was like, do you need a lift? I was like, yes, please. Bearing in mind, bless him, he had to drive past work to come to get me and then drive back. But so we was like 2 peas in a pod. He was like my brother from another mother. And he comes to pick me up, and I just remember coming out, and I was in like my shop floor gear. And I just had my big sunglasses on, and I was like, oh. And he took me to work, and I got in, and my boss was like, late night last night. I was like, I haven't even slept. And we used to just sit in the office, and I'd be like, the amount of photos I've got that day from everyone just ridiculing me. But you know what? It's memories, my lovelies. It's absolute memories. But I would love to see Floyd Mayweather try and do UFC, because I think it would have been a completely different result. Let me know, what kind of sport are you into? I do love my boxing. That's what I was brought up on, boxing. Ricky Hatton, Lennox Lewis, Joe Calzaghe. Probably why, like, I'm not afraid to have a bit of a ruck if I need to, you know. Who do I think I am? Shannon Lee, you're embarrassing. But, my lovelies, let me go and try and sort the Barnet out, and we can come back and finish this off, because I think I'm pretty much done. See how we go. And just like that, my lovelies, we are done. Well, about as done as we can be for sitting on my bed in my snuddy. Let's just show you it. Well, I would say in the natural light, but like kind of under the ring light, for example. So, oh God, I don't know if you can see. I'm not used to seeing myself like this done up, but we have got a gorgeous red lip, and as I say, just a slight little highlight there, and the hair is just as good as we can get it. As I say, needs a wash, dry shampoo, kind of used the last of it, but hey ho. So yes, this is kind of like my go-to if it's like a festive occasion, anything like that, and I want to kind of like get a little bit glam, you know. Let's just pop you up there. Oh, please don't fall. So yes, as I say, I do hope you've enjoyed this video, my lovely. It's a little bit different. We've gone a little bit more glam. We've got a red lip, and we've done a bit of contour and highlight and everything like that. If there are any videos that you want to see in the new year, do let me know down below. And let me know if you want to see any more like chatty get ready with me's, makeup videos, anything at all. And remember to let me know your best makeup products, because your girl's always on the hunt, all right? But yes, I need to go and film some more videos. So if you see a red lip, you know I'm filming it after today. So of course that's probably going to be like the next few videos, because I need to bulk out this evening, my lovelies. But if you did enjoy this video, guys, you know what to do. Hit that thumbs up and subscribe down below. Leave me a comment of your favourite part of the video, or anything you want to know, or just if you want to have a chit chat, because we all know I love to have a chit chat, don't we? But yes, this is it as we go. And as I say, I love a red lip with a little bit of a gloss, right? But yes, feeling myself. All I now need is to lose my bit of my muffin top in a nice little dress, and your girl is good to go. But take care as always, my lovelies. Stay safe, and I'll see you all tomorrow for a new video. Who knows what it's going to be, eh? Bye, guys.